It's the most wonderful time of the year. Woo! Okay, I'm not gonna try to drop all of this, but woo! It's the most... Oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck. Okay, never mind. Hello you filthy animals, and welcome back to Sandra is Book, where we talk all things book and bookish related. So today, fun, interesting, amazing, incredible, brilliant idea of a video, and it's gifts to buy for readers. And obviously the normal gift of buying a book is always great, it's amazing, whatever, but you know, a lot of people tell me, Sandra, I don't know what to buy for you because you have every book that I've ever heard of. So fair point. Now I'm making a video specifically for those type of people, but at the same time, these gifts are amazing for any reader out there. Doesn't matter how many books they read, if they read a little bit or a lot, as long as they like reading, they will enjoy and love and appreciate these gifts. So obviously I've tried to list these gifts from the most expensive to the least expensive, because sometimes people want to give one reading related item as a gift, and other times people just want to like stocking stuffers. So I think I've covered more or less some of the bases. So I'm trying to recommend things that are not too obvious, but inevitably some of them will be obvious. And like honestly, I could add like 30 items to this list, but I was thinking, let's put the 10 most desirable, most wanted, and even most rare, let's say. I mean, I think there's 2 or 3 of them that people that are non-readers wouldn't think to gift, and so for us readers, we are appreciative when we do get them gifted. So this is how I thought out this specific video. So if you think that there are other things that I missed, because obviously I did on purpose, still include them in the comments so that everyone can know what to shop around, and, or if non-readers are watching this, they have more ideas as to what they can get for us lovely readers. All right, now let's get into the video. So obviously the most expensive item and the most desirable item, I would say, is the Kindle Paperwhite. And honestly, you could also get the Kobo for readers that are in Canada, but I got the Kindle Paperwhite for myself because I accidentally broke my Kobo. So and I've never had a Kindle before, so I bought this and I'm enjoying it like crazy. I know what the hype is about. So this new generation has a lot of amazing features, and I think that the screen and like the fact that it doesn't have ads is amazing. So honestly, consider buying this. I know they have a lot of offers and specials on the new Kindle Paperwhite, so it's actually, as much as it's a more expensive gift, I find that it's pretty much affordable when you think about electronics, because this is something that a reader, especially a reader that reads a lot, will consume and use every day for the next few years until like they break the e-reader or until it's not functioning anymore. So I think this is a great investment, and this can be like your main gift for a reader that maybe wants to switch into digital reading more and more, because I don't know, maybe they're always on the go, or maybe they want to read in bed without like having to have like 20 lights on, etc. So this is always a good purchase. And so I'll do my best to add all of these items in the description so you can go and shop around and see what they entail. But yeah, I will try to find the exact items from where I bought them, and you can do the rest and you can investigate the rest if you like the price, or if you like the item or not, or if you want something that's actually similar to the item but that's not exactly the item that I'm showing in this video. Okay, so the second item I have to move aside for a bit is the book cart. These book carts are amazing. I'm obviously gonna film another clip where you can see the book cart from top to end. I would say it's about half my size. I'm 5'10", so I'm pretty tall. Right now, obviously I'm sitting down, so that's why it's like literally at my shoulders. But this thing here is amazing. I love it. Since I bought it, it's always been one of the best purchases, and I think it's pretty affordable. I think we're looking at the 60 to 100 range, both in Canada and US pricing. And so if you can buy it online, you can buy it in store. Obviously mine is from IKEA. All my furnitures are from IKEA, so I just wanted to stay in line with the aesthetic. But it's actually a really good piece of furniture for readers. It's literally, you know, you can move it around, you can toss it around. It's such a great purchase for readers. Like, they can put all of their bookmarks, they can put all of their pens, everything that they need for reading and writing. And then at the other two layers, they can put the books that they've read that year or the books that they're planning to read. I personally use it for the books that I'm planning to read, and I keep some of my journals on this book cart as well. So like I said, I'll put a brief tour of the book cart right here so you can see what it looks like, not just from the top. Yeah, but seriously, I think the last 3-4 years, book carts have been the #1 item, supplementary item that readers have bought or have requested because they're just so convenient, to be honest. And now my next one is floating shelves. Although I know that there are a lot of people that actually have floating shelves or have heard of the concept of floating shelves, if you're someone like me and like all your shelves are literally full, a floating shelf is a good alternative because you could add easily an extra 10 books somewhere without you have space on the wall. And usually a floating shelves, they come in packs of 1 or 3, so I have 3 in my bedroom. I'll insert the clip here. So yeah, these have been a staple. I've had them since we first moved into this house like 7 years ago, and I love them. One of them hosts my collection of Shakespeare, so these floating shelves are amazing to even host certain types of special books or collections or the books you want to read next, and I think they're great affordable gifts for readers. Now the next gift for readers, and this is one I've never seen anyone even think of buying me or even think about, and it's notebooks and reading journals to track your reading and to track like all the thoughts and impressions you have of a book. And nowadays we have so many new reading journals where people have added different things, different challenges and things you can accomplish. I love this one, and it's from the Bibliophile by Jane Mount, and it just has stunning illustration and you can write all your thoughts, your ratings, the date you read it. I think this is a beautiful purchase overall, and so this is a thing that you could even buy every year. You can buy your reader a new one because there's not that many pages, so an avid reader would probably get through this in a span of a year. And you could also get notebooks that are book themed and book related, so they can jot down notes on the books that they're reading as well. Again, this is from the same brand company, Bibliophile, and so I'll link them down below because I think they're very beautiful and I really love the Bibliophile company. This is a pack of 3 separate notebooks. I seriously love these. I bought these for myself, and yes, to showcase in this video, but I have completed my regular notebook on the notes that I take for reading and the books that I read. So now I have these 2 for 2023 to complete, and I think that knowing how much I read and how many notes I take, I'm gonna complete all this by the midpoint of the year. So if you know an avid reader, this is definitely the perfect gift for them, especially if they like to annotate and take notes, especially if they're in academia, especially if they're doing a literature degree. This is like the thing that you should get them. So the next exciting thing you could get your reader is the top 100 books scratch off poster. This is such a cool concept. Basically, for avid readers or readers of classics, you can get this scratch poster and they can showcase it on their wall or somewhere in their house, and they can just scratch off every book that they've read and challenge themselves to read more books, new books, books they never heard of, or new classics that they never heard of. And I do believe that there are other versions of this poster because when I was looking up, I saw a young adult one, and I've also seen a 100 books of all time, so it's not really classics. This one, I believe it's more like 100 classics with modern classics books of all time. So like, for example, they have here Harry Potter, but they also have Gone with the Wind, they also have 1984, Chronicles of Narnia, Ulysses, Sapiens, Frost, Great Expectations, The Lord of the Rings, and To Kill a Mockingbird. These are just some of the examples listed. So I think this is an amazing gift. I think this is an amazing challenge, especially if you have the competitive readers out there or the readers that love lists and challenges. This is a great gift for them. I never ever want to hear you guys say that I don't do the most on this channel, because I really do. I really spend my money on this channel. And just to show you, this is the Book of the Month subscription box. So another gift that is amazing for readers is a Book of the Month Book of the Month subscription box, or any subscription box. I know there's Owl Crate and there's so many other ones that there's just so many of them that I'm blanking now. I'll add a list of them in the description, or I'll add some names right here because I'm blanking, but there are so many of them. But the one that's really like the most famous is Book of the Month right now, but there are other ones, like I say, I'll create. And this is basically a monthly subscription where you get a book box and you get a book shipped to you every month. And for Book of the Month, what makes it more special with them is that it's a hardcover brand new book that was released that month, and it's catered to the interest of your reader, etc. So you could also buy a long-term subscription, like 6 months to a year for your reader, and spend a bit more, or you can buy them a first box or a first 3 box, whatever you desire. But I think it's a cool gift because they get to unbox a box and see a new book every month, and I think that's a brilliant gift. And I don't know why no one has ever thought to get that from me, because if they complain that I always have every book under the sun, how can I have a book that hasn't even been released yet? You know what I mean? So this is a very smart gift. If you're like, what do I get that friend that always seems to have read everything? You get them Book of the Month, or you get them a equivalent subscription where they have no idea what's coming out, and it's like, oh, I never even heard of this book. That's amazing. Highly recommend. I haven't even opened this yet. Like, I'm planning on making another video reviewing this, because this is my first book box and I bought it for myself because I love myself. But yeah, I haven't opened it, and I bought it specifically to make this video and another video because I love you guys so much, and because I'm curious. You guys know that. Okay, another one is Bookish postcards, and I don't know why no one has thought about this, because this can be multiple gifts at once. First of all, it could be your way of telling your friend like, hey, I want to be pen pals with you. Let's start this up next year. Or it could also be like they could use these posters because they're beautiful, especially these 100 literary postcards by Obvious State, and it's called the Bibliophilia, and they're just so gorgeous, and there's duplicates, so they could use a few postcards and make a postcard section in their room, on their wall, or for like aesthetic purposes. Or they could even mail them out and start having, you know, correspondence and pen pal. I think this is an amazing gift for your bookish friend that also likes writing and that is into like more like vintage stuff, like postcards, letter writing, like all those type of little things. Because I know a lot of us readers, we really are into the arts and we're really into like penmanship. So this is a great example. There is a penguin one too with penguin covers, so I'll try to link this one and I'll link the penguin one down below, and any other equivalent that I find. But I think this is a great twofold gift, because on the one hand they can use it as posters in their wall because it's so aesthetically pleasing, and on the other hand they can actually become your pen pal and you guys can have this nice lovely experience shared together. My next one is obviously printed book and writing shirts or author shirts. So I have my 2 favorite ones right here, and obviously I bought them for myself because that's what I'm saying, no one knows what to buy readers, because non-readers, like truly some of them really struggle with what to buy readers. Like if I look at my family and my close friends, some of them, they have no idea what to buy me that's related to reading and writing, except for like maybe a notebook. So let me give you some examples of what I'm talking about when I said bookish printed shirts. It could even be a simple shirt with books printed on it, or it could be a saying, or it could be their favorite book or their favorite author. For me personally, I got this shirt which is written by Sally Rooney because I'm pretentious and I love Sally Rooney, so I just want to wear this all the time. And I also got this shirt a very long time ago, but it's one of my favorite shirts and everyone always compliments on it when I wear it, and it's Let's Get Lit, and it's Shakespeare and lit for literature, and it's so tacky, but I love it so much. Like it's a way of scouting other readers and other people that have similar interests. It's like when people wear like hockey jerseys, or when they wear their favorite bands, right? I do that the same thing for my favorite bands. I wear the shirts especially when I go to their concert, etc. And these are the same with these shirts, these printed shirts. And I do want to buy at some point a bookish one, but I've just been like looking at which ones that I like, because I like muted colors. I'm not wearing a very muted color, I'm wearing a very red color today, but that's because of the festivities. But I really like black and white shirts, me personally, so that's why I don't have those nice graphic with the bookish ones, because I'm not anti-color, but I just don't like too many colors on my shirt, if that makes sense. But a lot of readers love that. Like, it's a reflection of their shelves. So I will insert some other examples of Bookish shirts that you can get them. So the next thing you can get your reader is printed socks, printed bookish and writing socks. But also you can get them reading socks, like very comfortable reading socks. I've had these ones from Chapters Indigo for a very long time. They're long, big, thick, lush and fuzzy, furry reading socks. Like, I know it's a mouthful, but yeah, these are like the waffle reading socks, and they're amazing. If you don't want to get like these big huge ones, there are small ones, and there are ones that are like less thick, and there are so many of them out there. Reading socks are a thing nowadays. And then you also have the printed ones. So I have a Edgar Allan Poe one. This is so cool. I wore this once at a gathering and everyone was like, huh, cool. And I could scout who are my people, because there's just one person that said, hey, isn't that Edgar Allan Poe? And I'm like, yes, this is how you make friends. And then I also have this one where it's like writing, and it's like this one is the title of famous classical books, and this one's just like blackout poetry, and it's just one pair of socks together. I love this one as well because I love writing as well. So a lot of readers are also writers or are interested in the art of writing. So these are always amazing gifts, and they're even like amazing stocking stuffers, literally, because you put a sock in a sock. I don't know, that's clever in my opinion. So I really love these gifts, and actually wish that people would get me like reading related socks because they're so cool. And like I said, I am really about simple colors, so I love this because it's just like blue and black and white. I love purple, so purple is my favorite color, so I got the purple reading socks, and then I also got the black and white writing socks. So it all depends on your reader and your reader's taste. I'm sure you would figure out, and if it's a close friend or family, I'm sure you would know what they like, or more or less what they would appreciate color wise. So we finally come to the last and cheapest thing on this book haul, but like I said, every gift counts, and every gift for readers is very much appreciated. So it's bookmarks, and I got this beautiful bookmark, and it's the Queen of Books. Like, how cool is that? Look at that. She's just reading. Then I also got my favorite literary heroes. So you have Marcel Proust, you have Maya Angelou, you have Langston Hughes, Virginia Woolf, Jane Austen, and Oscar Wilde, and they're like punkified. So this one is really, really cool too. So these two bookmarks are from Out of Print, and the two print socks that I showed as well in this video are also from Out of Print. So Out of Print is also a great company to shop for your bookish friend because they make a lot of literary bookmarks, socks, and literary stuff. So I will definitely link that company down below, and I will link some stuff from them down below. But yeah, if you know that your reading friend loves a certain book, a certain author, or a certain movie or TV show even, you can get them a nice bookmark. There are bookmarks that are cheap, but there are bookmarks that can go up to like $50, I swear. Like, you can get them those nice wooden bookmarks, those nice special bookmarks, the nice 3D bookmarks. There are so many bookmarks out there, and there's so many kinds of bookmarks, and they go from like $2 to like $100. I kid you not. I like believe, take my word on that. Maybe not 100 unless they're made like out of gold, but like up to 50 I've seen them out there. So yeah, it's something to consider. So that was the end of my video for gifts for readers, from the most expensive to the least expensive, and mostly the gifts that people usually overlook or tend to forget about. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that this was helpful. I hope you, if you're a reader, I hope you found a new thing to buy for yourself. And if you're a non-reader shopping for a reader, I hope you have more inspiration. I hope this helped a lot. And I just hope that everyone just enjoyed this video for entertainment purposes, obviously. As always, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. All readers and non-readers are more than welcome on my channel. My goal here is to help inspire you to read more books and to help you find your next favorite book. If I do that, my goals are accomplished, and I'm very happy and very satisfied. So please do let me know. Let me know what bookish related gifts you would like to receive in the holidays, or you like to give out in the holidays, because although I've shown many of the gifts that I got myself throughout the years for myself as a reader, I also gifted a lot of similar items to other readers, and they've enjoyed it and they've loved these items. So yes, don't forget to treat yourself as well during the holiday. Don't forget to share the love and share the love of reading as well. And I'll see you on the next book video. Bye!